Oh, SDG. We kind of need them to play the game.
They might want to be there for it.
Yeah, right. Here we go. Game 1, TST versus SDG. The predictions are 2-0 by Beard, 2-1 with SDG taking it. Oh! My predictions are wrong already! With literally 4 seconds into the game, Schooler getting a nice hit off. Ghost just pushing this ball right above SS the Third.
You know, I don't think SS the Third actually saw Ghost Slayer behind the ball there. He was falling so close behind it. SS the Third just didn't even know to jump.
Yeah, no, I do agree with you. That's the hard part. Depending on your field of vision, sometimes if the camera's a little lower, it actually creates a harder shot because you don't know who's behind the ball. Schooler missing that one. Killer Gunfish trying to clear this one. Jinja able to get in the way. SS the Third, wild card, ready for it. Wasn't able to do anything. Schooler slowly trying to dribble over each person. Wasn't able to do so. Danny Land now pushing this right towards the goal.
Oh!
Right in.
Danny Land with a boomer!
Danny Land being able to literally hit this ball up. And it just seems that Ghost was not... He was too far out of the net and went straight in.
Oh, just perfectly in that corner.
I do agree. 30 seconds into the game, we already tied 1-1 in game 1. Off the kickoff, we're going over to the TST side. Net is open. No, I almost said Limp Socks. That's the last game. No SDG there. Was not ready to go for an attack. Now the net's open on the other side. TST is now trying to push this back. Ghost Slayer trying to do something. Killer Gunfish putting this towards the net. Danny missing the ball. SS the Third clearing the ball out. Ghost trying to prepare. Doesn't know how to half flip, so he just puts himself backwards instead. Taking a shot towards the net. Not able to put that one in. Danny, luckily, literally he got lucky because he wasn't able to touch the ball, but it did not find the back of the net. Ghost Slayer putting a pass for himself. 2 players in SDG blocking it. Schooler was not able to clear him out. Killer Gunfish in the back, ready to do something. Oh, Danny Land winning that 50-50. Wasn't able to win the second one. SS the Third ready to do this. Putting it on the back wall. Backing up for Jinja. Letting him come in. Ninja Jinja trying to put it in. Not able to do so. Killer Gunfish pushing this one out. Back on the back wall. SS the Third. Putting it up for Danny Land. Danny Land was not ready for that. Not able to put that one in. What do you think TST has to do to get this off the side, though? What is TST doing that SDG is just able to put so much pressure on right now?
TST just needs to get boomer clears that go higher up on the field. They keep hitting their clears pretty low, and that gives SDG the chance to clear it to hit it back to them very easily and keep the pressure up. And there's also been so many times when TST has had the ball right in front of their goal, not necessarily any pressure on it, but they sure do take their sweet time getting that out from in front of their goal sometimes. They've got me worried a little bit.
I do agree with that. And Killer Gunfish putting the ball in. He's the wild card for the TST side. I have to take a little credit. I've helped out Killer Gunfish as much. I've helped out Fox too. So I'm
looks like
I get mad when they do good.
Didn't even know what to do there. He did not see that coming one bit.
No, he did not. We are now 2-1 with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game in game 1.
The double fake there off the face-off.
Yeah, TST holding the lead right now. Killer Gunfish trying to push this onto the TST side. Not able to do so at the moment. Ghost trying to get this out of there. I guess he heard you and realized you need to get it out, but wasn't still not able to get it high. Schooler whipping that Danny Land, putting it in the back of the net, giving a 2-2 tie. I tried to say lead and tie at the same time. It's a 2-2 tie.
Danny Land redirecting his own pass. I want Danny Land on my team.
No. Oh my god. But yes, we are tied still in game 1. This is a very close match. I'm enjoying this. This shows you how so grippedly tight each team is compared to each other. That even Seed 5 versus Seed 1 has such a close game. It doesn't matter which team is playing. The games are almost so close every time. Danny Land trying to push this ball back to the TST side. Schooler getting a nice clear. Ghost trying to get this up in the air, giving some time for Schooler to recover. Ooh, SS the Third whiffing that one. Jinja trying to push this one into the back. Was not able to get that air dribble perfectly. Danny Land ready to get this one over to Jinja. Oh, Ninja Jinja was not ready for that one, so Schooler is going to take this ball, put it over on the SDG side. Not high enough once again. Double commit, so we weren't able to get it over there. Schooler trying to get it pass back. Wasn't able to do that with the back wall. A little bit of whips. Net is open. Ghost getting blocked. That was very interesting. Jinja able to block that one from Ghost. Danny with no boost. That's scary. Danny is the man that needs to be up in the air doing some fancy tricks. Oh!
Oh, no!
Teammate! What just
The
happened?
most beautiful doink in the worst way possible.
Ghost went to clear it and accidentally doinks it into the back of TST's net. A self-goal with a nice redirect. SDG now taking the lead 3-2 in game 1 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Oh man, that is not a time to mess up because we are coming close to the last minute. What do you think has to happen now? We got 1 point down. TST is down. They have the backs up against the wall literally right now. What's something that SDG can do to just finish this game?
So what SDG is doing really well is passing the ball forward on the field, but they just aren't quite capitalizing on it. They don't have someone waiting forward to keep that ball moving, and that'll really set them apart in this match and potentially give them the chance to win if they have someone ready to just keep the ball moving. Anytime I see one of my teammates going for a big clear, I am going upfield waiting for it and hoping that they see me and are able to put it right in a pocket where I can get that ball in the goal.
I do agree with you.
I mean, we've seen Danny Land get these aerials, and we know he's capable of it. But there's a nice grounder by Ghost Slayer.
Ghost Slayer able to just watch where the opening was. SS the third had no boost and wasn't able to get a front flip fast enough to get himself going forward. We are all tied up in game 1 with 39 seconds, 3-3. SDG, TST. So many things are rhyming right now. Oh my god, Danny Land now going to challenge this one. No, never mind. SS the third is going to challenge this one. SS the third going to challenge again. Danny Land now trying to challenge it. He's going to
Danny Land can get these.
Ooh, Schooler was able to read that one. Not able to let him do that. Ninja Jinja trying to push this ball back over to the other side. Danny being prepared for this one. Controlling the ball, accidentally tipping though. Schooler putting it into the corner on the TST, on the SDG side. We are coming down to the last 10 seconds of the game. Can anyone get a point and get the game won without having to go overtime? But no, it looks like we're running out of regulation time and we are going to go into overtime if no one takes this shot. No, we're going into overtime. Game 1. I love this. We're already in an overtime.
Extra Rocket League, my favorite.
Oh yeah. Not my voice. My voice goes, why? Why? Stop talking. All right, we have TST putting pressure on the SDG side. They're actually finally getting the ball a little bit higher. Woo, Killa taking out Danny. That's what they wanted to do, but not at the right time because the ball was going back to the TST side. Schooler whiffing that ball in the air. Schooler tends to whiff a lot when it goes very high. He has a bit of struggling to be able to realize when he needs to stop pressing the boost button and focus on hitting the ball. And it does kind of hurt him, not just because of the fact that he whiffed the ball, but because his teammates were expecting it, and he loses a lot of boost doing it.
It's very easy to forget that the ball's trajectory is changing as it's moving forward, so it's going to start falling, and you've got to stop going up at some point because the ball's going to do the same.
And you can only do so much to point down and boost yourself, and you might go past the ball, and now you're just wasting a lot of boost.
Exactly. Really good clear by Danny Land there. SS there is going to be able to push this up a little further. Kill a Gunfish attacking, but it's going to bounce back off of SS the third as he gets boomed. SDG getting a big clear up here.
TST now able to clear this one. Schooler now trying to do something once again at a boost. That's not a good thing when you're a higher player. When you're one of the higher players who are expected to do something like that, you really want to be able to have enough boost control, and he's struggling to have enough boost control. And I think that's what's causing them not being able to get as many points as they really want. Schooler has the potential to finally take this game, but he needs the boost to do it. If he can control his boost and not use too much, you'll be able to do something, but we're going to the back of the net. No! Ninja was not able to do that kill. The Gunfish was able to block that one. The ball's going right back towards the net. That's just the third ready for this one. Schooler blocking him. It's a 1v1 over the ball. And it's... Oh, my God! It's
Post is OP!
Oh my God! He blocked his own teammate! Schooler blocked his own teammate! We are now 2 minutes in overtime in game 1. Oh, that's so...
These players are feeling the pressure in overtime right now. They're having trouble making solid contact with anything.
Yeah, Daniel now had a boost himself. the higher players are struggling to boost control. Ginger trying to get up there, not able to do anything. SS the third now putting the pressure on the TST side. 2 TST in the net. It's SS the third, not comfortable about doing anything. Not rotating though.
Yeah, he needs to turn around in that case rather than trying to back up and see if he could get another shot. If anything, one of his teammates needs to come up and take that as he turns back.
We have a double commit between Schooler and Killer Gunfish. That's very dangerous. Ghost has his butt to the game. Not in a really weird predicament. I mean, I guess it works. Schooler,
Ninja couldn't get this. Oh, it's just a little too high.
No, we were not able to get that. We are now 3 minutes in overtime. This is the longest overtime RLSS has seen. Maybe we can get to an RLCS record of 10 minutes. But we have another game after this. And I'm going to be tired. I don't want to be tired.
SS the third with a nice touch.
This is it.
SS the third with the most awkward touch on this that he could have possibly gotten, but it was enough to mess with Killer Gunfish. Who jumped thinking that the ball was going to go forward.
And Danny just sat there. He was like, well, that was interesting.
Danny was like, I'm going to let him get this winning goal. What a very sportsmanlike of him.
SDG taking game 1. What a game, man. Holy.
SDG keeping me true to my word, but man, that was a lot closer than I was expecting.
Yeah, you were right about that. I have to actually take a picture of this so I can up the stats in just a bit. But look at this. Danny Land with a 3 and 4, which is good because he tends to shoot a lot, just like the rest of TST. But no, capitalizing on it. Happy to see that. Ginger, rest of the board covered up. Doesn't have any goals, 3 shots, but he's got an assist and a save. That's just the third. One goal, 1 shot. That's all we need to see. Ghost on the other side, getting 2 and 6. Put so much pressure in the back. Schooler trying to put pressure on the back. Schooler was getting some saves. Killer Gunfish getting enough saves. He even put a goal in. But then Schooler also, there should be another save there when he saved it for SDG, which is such a rough moment. But, oh man, it's still...
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I mean, TST looked like they might have just been choking in that overtime. I mean, you had that own save there toward the end that could have, I mean, that cost them the game. If they had scored that, they would have won.
Yeah, no, I agree. 100%. But here we go. We are going now into game 2. SDG taking the lead 1-0 in the series. It was about a 3-something minute overtime. That's pretty fun. I like overtimes. But here we go. Game 2. It's not over yet. Schooler going to put a shot in. Not able to do so. Out of
Almost
boost
got
again.
the fake.
Well, wait. I think Schooler actually went for the kickoff, so I can't blame him for being out of boost in that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, pushing this over. Ghost and Schooler both in the corner, a little double committing, but it's okay. They were able to talk this one out. Very slow juke, but it happened on the first player.
Yeah, now something I've seen from TST actually in both these games so far is they'll sometimes keep 2 players back in goal, and that really hurts them on their offensive rotations because you want to just keep 1 person back so that you can have a passer and a shooter going forward. So you really need that communication. You're in Discord. You might as well use your voice to say, hey, I'm going up, you stay back. There's even quick chat options for it. So you really just have to use the resources that are available to you to make sure that your teammates know what's going on.
Highly agree with you there. Can't say anything was wrong about that saying. But while we were talking, we had some close calls on the TST side. We are still 0-0. And 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game, in game 2. For anyone just tuning in, SDG holding the lead in the series, 1-0. TST needs to win this game so that MFB can take seed 1, and then they also need to win this series so that they can also personally take seed 4 from Mr. Cats if they win the next game as well. SDG doing a good job.
Defensive rotations.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that.
That's why not much is happening.
Yeah. I can't complain about it. Oh, Ginger could have gone that, but no, I think Danny called it out. I think he was like, no, go back. I got this one. We're now pushing back towards the TST side. One thing that you can count on when it comes to TST is that they are they pressure easily in overtime. But when it comes to the last few seconds of the game, TST has pulled some crazy clutch shots, especially Ghost. I have to give it to Ghost. I've seen him personally get some crazy last-second shots to tie games, go overtime, or even just win the game.
Yeah, it's amazing the miracles that can happen in that in that last moment before the clock runs out.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone gains skills that they never knew they had.
Exactly. Ninja almost trying to put this on the wall. I guess he backed out, realizing if I bash this, I'm going to center it, so maybe I'll just whiff. Dannyland pushing this across.
Ooh, big clear.
Might go for a double touch. Nope, he decided to back it off. There were 3 players on TST, want to save some boost. Getting back there in time, Danny knowing that he has to be back as well, saving his boost, being prepared. Excuse me. Ghost coming in, not able to make that pass. Easy read on the defense. Killa getting in the way. Ghost now trying to do something, not able to do so. Ginger pushing this out to the other side. SS the third and Ginger are up for SDG. Killa rotating it back. There it is, that two-player defense you were just talking about a little while ago. Two players on TST were rotating back when the ball was going to SDG's side. One of the players had to just recognize it and just go, but no one was able to do so.
Wow. Got the pool shot there.
Nicely done.
That
Danny
almost worked out for him.
Almost did, yeah. Ginger now trying to control this. Oh! Killa seeing that he had control for it and tried to get the boost. Get him out of here. Schooler trying to come up. Not able to do anything with this one again.
This is the point when Killer Gunfish needs to get out of the goal. He's got a teammate behind him. Ghost Slayer actually ended up coming out in front of him across the goal. And that's just not what you want to do. You want to keep the person who's in the goal. You want to make him come out so that he can clear it and the next person can take your place. Keeping the ball contested at midfield here. Killer Gunfish is waiting for a big clear. He hits it up on the wall. Ninja Ginja's going to put it off the wall. But Schooler's got the save. See if his teammate can pick it up. He can. It's on SDG's side now, but Danny Land really knows his car's hitbox. He can get these big shots on his car, and that's what allows him to spend so much time up in the air to redirect those. And oh my gosh, Ninja Ginja with a crazy pinch off of TST.
I like that name, Ninja Ginja.
Yeah.
Not Ginja, Ginja.
Yeah. He's a Ginger,
He's
right?
a Ginger now. Yes, but SDG taking the lead in game 2, 1-0 with 44 seconds left in the game. SDG now just needs to hold out for the last 40 seconds.
Oh,
what did I tell
really
you?
good shot by
What did I
Ghost
tell
Slayer.
you?
He read that perfectly off the corner.
Literally the team, the player, and the time. What did I say?
Yep.
Ghost Slayer comes in clutch, last second, puts the ball in the back of the net, tying the game up. 37 seconds left in game 2 with
Super
SDG
clutch.
in the lead. Super clutch. Ghost Slayer is your clutch player. When it comes down to last second things, you need to let your hot hand do the work. Ghost Slayer is the man you got to just pass the ball to when it comes to clutch moments. Let him do the work. You don't need to do anything. Yes, of course, we count the stats. Everyone would love to see their stats, but just let your man that you know what to do best do what he does best. Ghost Slayer trying to do something, not able to do so. Schooler staying in the back.
Pinch over to TST's side.
Oh, yeah. Schooler now going to look like he's going to try to push it to the other side. Danny seeing that ball, pushing it on the back. Trying to put the shot in, not able to do so. Ghost getting in the block. The ball is still up in the air. 1 second left. Schooler not able to put that. We're going into the second overtime in the second game. Regulation time is over. 1-1 tie game with SDG leading in the series. Anyone just tuning in, we are looking at TST almost taking the game. Ghost not able to do so there. A whiff there. Killer Gunfish in the back. Being able to get a beautiful save from Danny Land taking the shot. Not able to do
over
much
in
there.
that corner.
Ninja putting it on the back wall. Going for his own shot. Not able to do so. Ghost raiding the backboard. Danny Land being patient about this one. Schooler missing the ball. Going too fast. Net is open. Ghost just waiting for that opportunity to happen. Not able to do so. SDG not pushing it over. Dana Land reading the cutoff. Coming back. Killer Gunfish trying to put this one over. Killer Gunfish staying there. Nope. Not able to do anything there. Ghost going up against Ninja. Ninja 50-50. Killer Gunfish getting back. Getting that boost that SS the third might need. A little bit of fumbling over here. Killer Gunfish not able to do much. Accidentally backing it up. There's a 1-2 again. 2 TST players back on defense.
Again, TST didn't have anyone up there to capitalize on it. If someone had been following up field behind him, that actually would have been a decent pass back to that player.
Danny Land trying to do something, not able to do anything at the moment. Killer was in the way. Ghost Slayer putting it in the corner. Ball's up in the air. They're gonna need to use more backboard passes. Whoa, director mode just went nuts.
Yeah.
They're gonna need to do more backboard passes or at least cross-field passes if they want to get these shots in. Danny knows how to read them. Ginger knows how to read them. SS the Third knows how to read it. All of SDG knows how to read a corner pass. They're not letting it go through. The only time they were able to put a pass in or a shot in is when Ghost was watching for an open play. There was no corner involved for that point. The only time TST's actually scored. It was never really off a corner pass. Here we go, Ghost trying to put this ball up in the air. Flicks it over to a player, not able to put that one in.
Ghost almost coming in clutch again.
We're going.
SDG, I'm very impressed with SDG's rotations, actually. They've always got someone back in goal, and they've always got someone ready to capitalize on a pass.
Mostly Danny.
Those are the exact two things you need. Danny is very clutch with his rotations.
Oh yeah.
He looks like he really knows what's going on.
Yeah, I think Danny likes to sit in the back, kind of talk to his teammates, help him out. He is the higher tiered player, so he's trying to coach him out through this. Ooh,
Yeah. You can tell by the way he's able to read the situations. Oh!
Oh, the ball
SS the Third not able to get up for it.
Schooler being able to put the ball in, breaking the tiebreak at 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Somehow touched Ghost Slayer.
Oh, Ghost Slayer took the point?
Yeah, he did.
Notice that. TST winning game 2. We are going into a game 3. Oh my god, 2 overtimes, man. That's amazing. I actually like that a lot. 2 overtimes. TST winning 2-1. Ghost with the 2 and 4. Not bad. With 2 saves as well. Schooler got robbed by his shot. He should have had one, but it was robbed, sadly. Killer Gunfish doing pretty decent with the 1 and 3. On the other side, Ninja was the only one who got a point in, sadly. It looks like we were getting lag, so we were going to restart the room.
No.
We're going to have to restart the room to get a new server because players on the other team are struggling to actually have something going on. So we do apologize about this, folks. God, these games are insane. I love them. I seriously love it.
Yeah, they're great. Oh, I guess I need to leave that match too, don't I?
Yeah, maybe. I said
That'll
seriously,
help.
and Siri thought I was talking to her. I said, ding. I'm like, no, not you. But yeah, no, I mean, TST just coming in clutch. I told you. What did I say? My predictions are ready to go.
You called it. You know, I mean, you may have had a little bit more formal knowledge going into these matches than I did, but I mean, still good on you for calling that. I mean, you really called it also with Ghost Slayer being able to come in clutch, even though that wasn't necessarily his goal there at the end. He's the one who brought it into overtime, you know?
Yeah. It was incredible to even just come into an overtime twice in a row. Those are the most exciting things.
Yeah. You saw that so much at RLCS this year.
Oh yeah.
So many games going into overtime, just these really evenly matched teams that play super consistent, super good rotations. And that's really what we're seeing here. Not quite on the RLCS level. I mean, no fault of these guys.
Yeah. I mean,
but still super entertaining
players.
to watch. These are great matches.
And it's even more entertaining for us because it's also our fraternity brothers.
Absolutely.
It's just fun to happen with that. But we are now in game 3. TST and SDG all tied up. This game is the last game. Whoever takes this takes the whole cake. SDG now trying to put
pass
some
back
pressure.
by Danny Land there.
Oh yeah. SDG now trying to put this back over on the other side. Danny Land not able to do so. Schooler was able to read that, putting it into the corner. It was coming up. A little bit of a pass there. Not able to capitalize on that shot. Ooh, Danny, I don't know if he missed that one on purpose. Maybe he realized he was about to center that one. SS the Third got a little confused. Did not recognize a back pass. Or a back wall pass, I should say. Ginger taking his time. Able to put this over. Danny tried to pass it back. Wasn't ready for it. Ninja being in the way. Killer Gunfish able to put this back into the corner on SDG side. Ghost and Killer both putting pressure on it. Danny trying to keep an eye on his boost. Pushover not able to do so there. TST now pushing this ball back on the SDG side. We're back in the corner with 1 minute, tied up 0-0 in the last game for anyone just tuning in. Ghost Slayer putting it on the back wall. Anyone there to read it? No, Schooler was up too late. Killer Gunfish there, launching it right back onto the back wall. I'm gonna try this one more time. Danny Land getting Killer out of the way. Good bumps.
Yeah, getting aggressive. I like it.
That's what we need to see, really. Danny taking his
time on this one. He's trying to bait him up, but it didn't work out. He wanted to scoop that ball up. I could see it because he was following those high touches, but he was not able to get it up in the air.
Was able to get this ball back on the SDG side, not able to capitalize it. Schooler going way too far, whiffing that again. Oh, all of
SDG's tripping each other up here. They didn't know who was going to hit that.
Little dark on their communications there. There was a triple commit. Ooh, this is the third. Not accidentally bumping it a little too high there, Danny. Pushing it back onto the SDG side. See, what Danny is doing is what all of TST needs to do. Like you said, they clear low. They don't get it high. And whether they're trying to play like a slower game, you know, not so much big game, small game, keep it closer, I get it. But the clears themselves still need to at least get to the halfway point when they have so much pressure. If the team gets at least 3 backboard passes without the ball getting onto the other side, that's when you need to really start thinking to yourself, are we just touching the ball to defend, or are we actually getting clears? Are we actually rotating? And that's what TST needs to focus on. They really need to get their minds in the game, rotate a little bit more, and right there was no rotation. SDG able to get the first point of the game with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. Ninja just seeing a wide open net.
Yeah, Ghost Slayer turned just a little too wide for that one. I could see him going for it, but he just couldn't reach it. Gave just enough of an opening. They took it.
So with SDG in the lead, 1-0 in game 3. This is very important. This is critical. Are we going to see another Ghost Clutch? I would like to see one. Are we going to see another overtime? I would like to see one.
I gotta say, after seeing the Christmas decorations on TST, I have a little bit more faith in them, to be completely honest.
I don't.
Like they did it for me.
Sorry. It was right when you said that and the goal went in. Yeah. I just had to say I don't. Danny Land getting a nice bump on the hood. Getting a little dunk under him. Getting a nice bounce shot in. Letting SDG have the lead 2-0 with 1 minute 58 seconds left in game 3. SDG, now, they're in a comfortable lead. It's only 2 points, but in RLSS, we're not RLCS. There's not a lot of high-scoring games. We just kind of like to play less than 5 points a team. But that's how you know we made these teams as even as possible. When games are not high-scoring games and they're low, it's either 1, no one is able to make a shot, 2, everyone's just really good at saving, or 3, the teams are just even. That's and I'm gonna go with 3, just to, you know, because I was one of the people who put this team together. Ooh, Schooler putting that one in.
Nice touch by Schooler.
Very nice one. Ghost getting a good pass. Schooler coming up, boop, right in. Very nice. Danny was not there.
Schooled.
Haha. We all used that one. TST down by 1 point with 1 minute and 22 seconds. As my own teammate likes to say, Colonel Mustard always likes to say, it only takes 6. Only takes 6 seconds to put a ball in. So, TST has plenty of time. There's a lot of 6 seconds involved in this last minute, but they just cannot let SDG put any more pressure. SDG looks like they're really just trying to put another point in. It looks like they really just want to have that nice security of being up 2 points. They're putting it on the back wall. There's another back wall. No one on SDG really doing much right now. Killer able to put this back onto the other side. Danny Land pushing it back. Trying to get control of this. Able to do so. Ghost in the way. No one on SDG really doing a lot of pressure on the ball right now. They don't need to. They just need to kill time.
Yeah, it actually took them a little while to get back on defense there. Oh!
Oh, I thought Ginger was going to steal that.
Danny Land having it teed up for him right in front of the goal.
Danny just getting a nice little redirect into the goal. Passing it to himself, too.
Yeah.
Always nice. Always nice. But Danny was able to secure those 2 points I was just talking about with 32 seconds left on the clock. TST is going to really need these last few seconds to score 2 points to at least tie the game without losing the entire series. Ghost trying to push this one up, not able to do so. Kilo now coming up.
It just takes
Putting
12.
the shot. It only takes 12 now. Here we are at the 12 seconds. Someone needs to put this ball in right now. Oh my god, it almost went in anyway.
With a nice redirect.
My god, not able to do so. It looks like this series is over, folks. Great games to both players, but SDG is going to take this series 2-1. My exact predictions. I'm very proud of myself, actually. I was able to
I'm proud of
that.
you too.
Thank you.
0 saves by either team that match.
Yeah, it was just
crazy.
pure missing.
And again, that's what you see. You know what I was saying? Like, saves aren't always reflected when you save the ball when it's at midfield.
Very true. Very true. But with that said, folks, we have a very important announcement to make.
Oh.
MFB does not take first seed.